I'm Pickle Rick!
I don't think I will ever get tired of that song. And that's fine. What's up, everybody? How are we doing this evening? Hello, Chris. How are you? C2S coming into the channel, cussing at everybody. God damn. Big 8 News, welcome. Mentat, welcome. Clive C, there's Dave. Frank Netterbetter is a hell. What's up, buddy? Appreciate the resub. 11 months on the old Twitch. So it's cheers to you, buddy, and cheers to everybody. Appreciate you swinging on through. Block Watchers, getting some food now, then heading to the AC/DC concert in Columbus, Ohio. Nice. I heard they were back on tour. A good deal. What's up, Zap? I said I got Clive Z. I think I got everybody. Stream Element showed up. That's always good. The merch command is currently disabled there. Jacques Attack, welcome. Yeah, it's turned off. The merch shop right now, I think, is actually completely empty. The old merch shop, but I'll show you the new one here soon enough. It's just not ready for public consumption yet because I haven't moved everything over, but we're going to work on that tonight after the MRE. Had to reboot. Fire TV was only 360p, like going back in time. Yeah, I can get like that. There's been a couple times I've been on mobile where it's just been like, just give me like 240 just so I can hear what the fuck is going on. Outside mic. Yeah, actually I was charging that. All right, let me go do that. Yeah, I'll go do that real quick. And I'll actually just take the whole thing with me so you don't have to hear me as I'm walking. So hold on. One moment. All right, are they turned on? Yep. There's nothing. Pretty still outside because it's 40. It's about 104, 40 degrees Celsius outside. There's a storm on its way. Well, I mean, it's hot enough to be. So that's moved over there. Merching for new design. Yeah, it's basically. Let's see. Josh, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Let's see, move that there. What's up, PJ? All right. Why don't we go ahead and do a Averta Averta thermowoofle, and then we'll get the food going because I am fucking starving. Like, there are flies on my face kind of going on here. So let's hit that button there. All right. Number one. One for Freddy. Setting chat on fire. All right. Oh. 2-1 Argentina? Wow, that was quick. I just checked that like, what, Oh, no, actually, I guess about 25 minutes ago. I guess they've been busy. Canada is burning again. Lots of smoke and haze darkening the skies. Looks like evening here now. Can't go outdoors. Yeah, it's like fucking the world is on fire, it seems. All right. So before, I guess, before we go over to that, I'll give you a quick tour of the new store. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but oh well. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, so now you come here. I can actually get my logo on there and all that good stuff. You can do like one feature. Well, I have it set up like one featured product. Like this is the hat I wear every day. Well, sorry. That's the hat I wear pretty much every day. And now it's, I can do the custom breakdowns. You know, like t-shirts. I got got some new stuff. Now the leash and collar are a set. And there's one set of shoes. I got a slides that someone was asking about. Got some sticker stuff going on there. But we'll go into that a little more after dinner. And then we'll go ahead and design some stuff. All right. Okay, I can see the lapels moving, so something's happening. But just not much. I'm going to take a quick little puff here, and then we'll go to the food. Right, move these over. Move that. That should be fine there. That's good there. That should be fine over there. And let's hit that button there. Yeah. Oh, wait, I got to move that window over there. Come on. There. God, it is annoying sometimes just catching that little window. You know what I mean? Or the corner of the window so you can, like, enlarge it. Okay. Let's put a towel over it just to keep it hot. If I remember this weekend, I'm going to go out to the truck. I have a small hot water kettle out in the truck. Or I might actually have one downstairs. I should check downstairs first. So I'd like to keep the one out in the truck if possible. Alright, and as I always say, if you open it, try to make a neat cut on it, because you can save this for trash or water collection. Optimally, you would use this for water collection, and like, carefully open this for trash. Or, you know, whatever. This is, you know, assuming you're out in the middle of nowhere. Saw tall size, where's fat size? That would be standard sizes. Like, I think a lot of them go up to like 5X. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, I'll have to look. I didn't think about that. No, just do it that way. Alright, so this is going to be somewhat breakfast-based, I suppose. Come on, microphone. Dehydrated granola with milk and blueberries. Okay. Vanilla cappuccino. Yeah, I got to sleep tonight. So, as usual, we don't do the high caffeine stuff, including the coffee. Oh, and it's got some hot sauce in it. Nope, it had some hot sauce. So now we have spicy sugar, wasted matches. That's a bummer. Alright. Let's see the accessory pack, which, yeah, I don't really feel like dealing with that. I have enough of these anyway. I was wondering why I smelled hot sauce. That's why you saw me sniff it, because I was like, something smells something. There's that spoon. That gets used for cat stuff. Alright, what do we gotta do with this? Open package, blah, blah, blah. Add 1 cup of boiling water. 5 minutes to 4 minutes. All right. Ding. Remove the packets. That's for dessert later. No, it's not. Don't eat it. All right, about a cup of water. And this is when you know that they have given up on trying to make scrambled eggs good. Drain off excess water if desired, or enjoy right out of the pouch. Like, they already know that it's just terrible. So this is a cup and a half. So let's see. That's a little less than a cup, which I am good with. Seal that up. Fold it just to help make sure it doesn't pop open. Try one raw. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I would have, but that actually sounds disgusting. Damn, I wish I would have saw that. Sorry. Don't worry, we got more scrambled eggs in the future, so I'll get on that. My poor plants are cooking at 93 Fahrenheit in the tent. Yeah, they don't really like that too much. Let me get the hot water out of the way. That. Boom, boom, boom. Got my bing bong there. We have beverage-based orange energy drink. Okay, not doing energy drinks when I gotta work tomorrow. Outside all day today, which is fine. Spent the first 6 hours of the day trying to fix a fucking air conditioner on a truck. Cheddar cheese pretzels, we know those are good. Maple muffin top. Okay. And chocolate chip pastry. All right. So apparently, there is a company out there I guess in light of recent events, I'll just say a company out there. I will go just so far as to say we're not a dealer for them. They design and install their air conditioning systems. They do not include a low side pressure switch, which I find really weird. Oh yeah, we gotta get this granola going. So I assume some of you are relatively familiar with air conditioning systems. Am I missing something? Like, is there any reason why you would make an air conditioning system without a low side switch, just a high side? Just make this a little easier for everybody. Nothing wrong with the little muffin top, says C2S. Yeah. Oh, I should have. Let's see. How much water are you putting this in? 2 to 4 ounces of, like, not hot water. That'll work. Just let that do its thing there. Okay. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good doggy. That. He's a bit cooler before I wear the Scrufdog beanie. Yep. There's that. That looks like it. Looks like someone did that wood burning lightning thing to it. And then they signed their art on the back. Alright, let's see what a maple muffin top looks like. It looks like a piece of pound cake with built-in dessert. I guess we'll put that. Oh, I got this all backwards. Oh. The Gibson Mark, an American who has a kettle. Whatever's next. I have 3 kettles, 3 electric kettles. But don't worry, they're only 120 volt. We were actually discussing that, was that last week? About one of these days, like it's on the if it happens list to put a 240 outlet in my kitchen so I can get like a 2400 watt water heater. I think that one's, yeah, that one should be 1200 watts. I love these little guys. These are the cheddar stuffed. They kind of taste almost pizza flavored. Like I have a kettle. Use it to make tea to throw into the harbor. Yes, yes. England's done. FT is that final total. Damn. As a normal 120 plug to surprise the visitors. What's up, Chippy? How you doing, buddy? How's my girl? That muffin top smells good. Oh, I missed the top of the hour too. Shit. Slightly late top of the hour too. To welcome the chipmunk. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, everybody. To the person who stole my place in the queue, I'm after you. Oh boy. So we don't have any, you know what? Let's make some orange juice. This isn't too bad. It's not too energy, I know that. It's mostly hydrating. You can figure out how to open it. It's about the right amount of water in there. Almost all mammals over 6 pounds empty their bladders in around 21 seconds. You're welcome for a worthless fact. Well, thank you. Although I know sometimes you get them ones where it feels like it's 21 minutes. You're just like, come on, dude. Can you get done? I gotta go to work tomorrow. What the fuck? Alright. So, that was a solid, like, solid as in good. Like, that was a, this is very light and moist. That was good. So moist, baby. Just melts in your mouth. Yeah. Pretty good. Changes your voice a little bit, too. That's cool. It just tastes like vanilla pound cake with a little bit of maple. Like just a little bit of maple. And for me, it's like the perfect amount. Because I don't like a lot of maple syrupy stuff. And we have our lightning strudel. Not bad. These are pretty good. An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. They must have been drunk already. One of them at least should have seen it. Mhm. That isn't bad. Let's see how this is. I'm not a huge fan of these, but we'll see if it's any good. This is actually a lot of food. I feel like they're kind of setting you up for, well, yeah, I mean, they got to be setting you up to have all this for snacks and stuff. That, or they know you're not going to finish these watery ass eggs. So one of the neat features of the store, well, actually, there's a bunch. So I guess, yeah, let's talk about this. So I'm changing merch stores from Printify to Fourthwall. Like I literally, like I just kind of got to the point where Printify, like I realized that when I sell stuff and they're like, oh, well, it's 18% profit, which we talked about. I do that so that if they had ever introduced being able to put stuff on sale, I could put stuff on sale and not literally lose money, still break even kind of thing. But even at that, which generally gave me, it was like $3 or $4, well, no, about $4 or $5 a shirt was just enough. But after all their shit came out, like the whole time that store's been open, I've not even made $200 off of it. So we've sold, I mean, we sell maybe a thing or two a month. Like it's not like a fucking Walmart, you know what I mean? What's up, Delta Mike? But when I signed up for Printify, they were like, yeah, we're up and coming. You know, we're an all-in-one thing. We got all these new features coming, and nothing ever fucking changed. Granted, they have like almost 1,200 products, whereas Fourthwall only has like 418 total products. You know, like a shit ton of different shirts and yada yada. And speaking of shirts, if you had ever gone to the store, you would see that there's two of every shirt. One said USA, one said UK EU. Because you could only pick one supplier for each shirt. So it would force it to get sent from that no matter where you were in the world. So then I found other print suppliers and did a separate listing for everybody else. Which honestly, it made the store look junky. Bunch of extra shirts and shit. Well, Fourthwall, you just pick this kind of shirt you want. It tells you where it ships from. And when someone orders it, it automatically picks the closest print shop to you. And it fucking takes care of it. Oh, and Fourthwall has promotions. So now when I do a giveaway, I can just give you a goddamn gift card code and go, here, go get it. I don't have to be involved, which is just makes it easier. You don't have to like give me your information and stuff. It can just be done through the store. Everybody's happy. And I can actually do sales. I can do store-wide sales or individual sales or feature product sales. Like you can actually do stuff with it. So I decided to go with that. And then once I was in there, I realized they also do full YouTube and Twitch integration and Stream Elements integration. I'm like, okay. So we can tie all this shit together. Fucking football, says Delta. I'm like, yeah, that kind of blows. I can't help but thinking the muffin tops are a bit of a waste. Think of all the muffin bottoms they threw away. PJ has a point. Because I don't see anybody selling muffin bottoms. Maybe that's, you know what? Maybe the muffin bottoms are what they give to like the good prisoners in like federal prison. If you gotta use the bad part of good food, you might as well kind of work that both ways. I need those beers now, says Delta Mike. Yeah. Hey, honey, does this top make me look fat? No, it's not the top. Is not the correct answer. Well, yeah, I probably watch that. All right, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, watery mess. Well, I don't really eat this stuff. Was that the correct consistency or one of the acceptable consistencies for this stuff? And that's blue milk because of the blueberries, which is a nice touch. I eat blueberries every day. Blueberries are still crunchy. A bit of a waste. A couple of the blueberries. I mean, the texture is... The blueberries are fine, except a couple were still crunchy, which is, yeah, my bad. I should have actually stirred it, not just squished it around. But the rest of it just tastes like oatmeal without the thickness. Like, it tastes fine. It's just not something I normally eat, but it's fine. Like, some of y'all would probably think this is really fucking good. It's one of those things, like, just because I don't like it, like, I still understand that someone else may think it tastes really good. For some things. Some things just taste bad because they fucking taste bad. Without the creamy. Yes, C2S. Without the creamy. Whew. That's going to make a mess. So we'll put that in a waterproof bag. What's up, Shaz? You haven't been to Atlanta to see the World Cup semifinal? No, last time I was in Atlanta was 2006, 2007. Got to watch a police chase. Like, we were outside smoking a cigarette on break. We were working in Georgia's, is it Georgia State University? I don't know, whatever university is like in Atlanta. I don't know if, I think it's Georgia State University, some big theater. We were working there overnight because they were using it, you know, during the day. It's like 2 in the morning. Me and Chris are standing outside. Fucking cop car comes zinging over the hill, slams down, screeches to a halt in front of us and goes, "Get up the stairs." We're like, huh? Go, go. We just ran up the stairs, and about 2 seconds later, this car comes over the hill, got at least 2 or 3 feet high and probably 20 feet, crashed back down, was doing this, and then just kept on going, and then woo, 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 all these cop cars started right behind him, and then the guy in front of us took off. It was fucking funny as shit. I was like, yeah, it's Atlanta. It's really only gotten worse. Now I've got Argard driving past beeping horns. Argies. Oh, Argies. No dingo, no idea. Tastes bad because it just tastes bad, like, say, cilantro. Eh. I'm not one of the people that thinks cilantro tastes like soap. I'm kind of tired of it, though, because for years, it was one of the 3 fucking flavors available to me for any food that was rarely cooked in the house. All right. That leaves us with the likely terrible eggs. They've only been in there long enough. Ooh. Alright, let's not short out the battery with fucking stainless steel tray there, dumbass. Smells like hammy eggs. That's what's left. Let's see if they've made it any better. I doubt it. Everything looks mostly hydrated-ish. Whoop. That's what we're working with here. Oh, I got 2 more of these in this series to get past. Here we go. It tastes like ham-flavored cardboard. The eggs are hydrated, but there's just no, like, you can almost taste the scrambled egg flavor. Like, it tries so hard, but it's completely wiped out by the cardboard and ham flavor. Luckily, there was a lot of other food, so I don't have to finish this mess. Ugh. Like, I like cilantro only in salsa. Well, I mean, that's fine in salsa. At least you got other flavors competing. Jippy says it's a genetic thing, but to me it doesn't do the soap like a stink bug. A stink bug? But do some people find stink bugs worse than the rest? Is this the egg chunkles? It's chunks of something. Ugh. I'll take one more bite just to say I at least gave it the old college try. Let me just try to load up some of the ham. Ham. I mean, the ham part's okay. Kind of. Okay. Well, we're just going to go ahead and leave the rest of that there. Like I said, luckily, there was lots of other stuff to eat, because that is terrible. I'm going to prop this up, just so it's less likely to be, in case a stray ant comes by, they don't seem to like climbing much. Coriander with hot cilantro. Well, I mean, you know. Okay, let's go back over here. Grab the mouse. That's empty. I'm gonna probably go grab a beer here in a moment. Walked across field to gather eco flows and solar panels. Heard weird noises, thought it was time to hit someone, but it was Scruff. Yeah, I mean, I do occasionally make weird noises, that's for sure. Whew. I'll do that. Alright. So how's everybody's week been so far? I can't believe I spent 6 hours working on that dumbass truck. Oh wow, this is finally almost empty. Okay, good. I can't believe I spent so long working on that, looking for something that apparently doesn't even exist on the truck. That is just weird. Wait a minute. Why were you walking across did you like change positions there, Mike? Are you moving? Or did you have to put them somewhere in the sun? I have a feeling some of my friends aren't from Earth, says Chipmunk. Yeah, that's for fucking sure. I know some people, I really wonder what fucking planet they came from. Oh yeah, the 20 after 2. Cheers, everybody. Mail arrived. Nothing special for a while. I haven't received any tracking numbers. Oops. I just coughed right into the mic and it didn't mute. That's Streamlabs is fucking being a derp. Hold on. Let me do that. Why won't it let me mute the mic? Where'd the device go? So, Stream Deck is kind of broke. Alright, keep that in mind. The mute button no longer works. Like the main mute button. OBS mute still works. That's mostly what I need. Oh, email. I have no idea. Why is that up there? Something for Delta Mike. Paging Delta Mike to the screen. Delta Mike, please come to the screen. Apparently this is for you. From Jack Attack. He said you would appreciate to see this because it is just your bag of chips. He didn't say that. I just made it. Oh, boy. Football. Any other good emails while we're here? There's a SWAT situation about 10 miles from here. That sounds fun. Alright. Get rid of that. Okay. At least they didn't need a hand this time. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Well, that would probably wouldn't go over very well if I did that. I would have to turn all of it off and then back on again. Let me scratch my ear. Something with the... probably something with the Windows update that fucking derped the drivers on Stream Deck. A restart will probably fix it. Alright. So, why don't we make a t-shirt? Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Big bottom. There we go. Alright, so I gotta do the rest of the tall shirts. And what else is nice is a lot of the stuff is like $1, maybe $2 cheaper. A lot of it is the same price. And the tall size shirts, these aren't officially tall size shirts. They are just long shirts that happen to end at the beginning of tall size. They're 1.5 inches longer than a standard t-shirt, and everyone says that the tall versions work really well. So we can start off cheaper than if it were an actual labeled tall shirt. So all those should be a little cheaper too. And this is like the base price that goes up as sizes go up, kind of thing. All right, let's see. Create a product. We need the tall size shirt, which is the Heritage, this one. Yeah, Asian dude. That's my boy right there. He got my shirts. Like, the hardest part of designing t-shirts is figuring out what to put on them. Like, if you need a logo, like, you know, kind of how I got like the logo thing going on, then like that's usually the hardest part. But like anybody, like this is all free. Like, it's free hosted. You don't even have to make a store. You can just make a shirt, keep it hidden, and then order a sample so that you have that shirt. Like, you can just make your own shirts. And when you order the samples, they're like, you get them at cost. There's no markup at all on the samples. Let me move chat over for this one. Bigger bottom. Chat. Where the French is chat? Ninja small? That doesn't sound right. Really? Okay. Let me unlock that. Ninja small. Select that. Move that over here. Gonna bring it like that. Yeah, we'll see how that does. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put that right. Actually, yeah, right about there. That's cool. Let's lock that. Cut that over. That should be better. You're off zapped. Have yourself a good one. Let me see here. Did that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. All right. So what do we need here? We have... So we need to do the full X-ray. No, not that one. That X-ray has black in it. I need this one. I think that's how I did the other one. There's the regular X-ray shirt. There it is. Yeah, it's the one that's the colors in the back. Okay. That should be this one. All right. How big is that? Okay, it's about that big. And see, as you change sizes, it tells you if it's too big or not. And some of the, not all, which is a shame, but some of the editors, you can actually, it will upscale for you. Like, apparently different products, you know, different companies, different designers, you know, designing software, but some of them can upscale them for you and then save it over here. I just forget which ones they are, but I'm going to go back and figure it out, because obviously I know one of the ones was for with my line, but I don't use that on much products. So like, if I came in here and this logo just wouldn't fit right, if I could remember which one was the upscaler, I could go over to that, upload the picture, have it, and it does a really good job at anti-aliasing. It's smoothing everything out, making it just bigger and smooth. Like, it's really good, and Printify ain't got no shit like that. It looks pretty good there. That's centered. Gotta add the colors. To shop. Don't understand all those people rushing to do Windows Update. Wait for people to find the broken bits first. Yeah, I usually wait. If it allows me to, because it doesn't always. Alright, what am I doing? Search for 1999. Or no, this is a tall shirt. That's right. My talls are $22.99. That's right. $22.99. Tall sized X-ray logo t-shirt. Publish that. I had thousands of these points. I can do this all day. I'm not that narcissistic though. That's fine. All right, then when that's done, you just come up here, go to edit the product, and then you can pick your color. What do we have up here now? Colors. Let me go back home. Options. Okay. We'll do the white color. Oh no, wait a minute. We'll just do that in black. It's an X-ray shirt. Alright, and let's see that. Leave all those. That's there. That's there. No, don't place an order. Alright, that's good. Now we go to collections. Tall size shirts. Add products. Tall size shirt. Save button up here. Change. Always click yes, change. Just let everything update if you can. Everyone stretch. All right. Delta Mike wants us all to stretch. So go ahead. We've been sitting here for a minute. Ow. How sausage is made. The wearer could be the head. Alright, and that takes, usually takes 30 seconds or so. Oh, there we go. Now that one's up. So that leaves us with the head logo. Alright. Create another one. Like I said, and like I tell everybody, including y'all, like, if you want a t-shirt, and you really wish you had on a t-shirt, this is how you do it. Alright, so I need big head. Big head. I'll go with that. Put that right about there. Add the colors. I can't sell a white shirt. Like, I will never sell anything in white unless white has to be part of it for some reason, because they just get so dirty, and then, like, I just can't do it. Oh, and keep in mind, like, originally I was going to put the Scrufdog.live, you know, just the word Scrufdog.live along the back, but each side is basically $6. I was like, oh, never mind. I'm not going to have to charge my customers another like $4 or $5 for something that's like this big on the back of a shirt. So, all sized red logo t-shirt. $22.99. Publish. His eggs would have been better with sausage. Yeah. Like actual sausage. Alright, you go to edit, make sure everything's good. Now we'll make this a different color. Sure. No, don't place an order. Oh, I guess you gotta move it. That's right. Now the save icon drops. Okay, so that, why is that? Oh, that's 25 because it's two-sided. So yeah, that's one of those ones where the Gaggle of Goofball shirts actually cost a little bit more, but I'll tell you now, and then I'll just remind people, if you're a Gaggle of Goofball member and you want to get Gaggle of Goofball merch, contact me and I will send you a 10% discount code for goofball merch. Actually, I'll give you the choice. I'll either give you 10% off goofball merch or 5% off site-wide. A one-time code. If you're a goofball. Once it launches. I'll give you the choice. Alright. Yeah, reload. And actually, I gotta move that to the reload. Oh, it's you dumbass. I gotta add it to the collection. Derp-a-derp-a-doo. Top. And you can see everything you've checked will be in this list. See that. I'm gonna put the gaggle of goofballs towards the end since it costs more. Yeah. Okay. That should be a good order there. Let's try it up here. Hasn't updated yet. Give it a second. Did we figure out how to cook bread and muffins? We did figure it out. Oh, y'all done figured it out? My goofball shirt has held up really well. Yeah, mine's good. I'm wearing mine now. Mine was the prototype one. There was, I made, what did I, oh, I think I moved the emblem up a little, like about an inch on the shirt. But this was my sample one here. I love the new embroidered hats, because we had my first hats were this, like a patch, but it turned out it was a fake leather patch, which was fine, but it wasn't attached with anything but glue. So it's like kind of falling off. It pisses me off. Like, you could stitch it on and it would be fine. You know, like, that's what I'm gonna end up doing with my original shirt. I gotta reload. Or hat. Oh, yeah, okay, that's alright. But I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Let's see, what other we got? We got the logos, the gaggle. That I'm just gonna leave there. Yeah, I guess I'll do one. I don't know, something about that. I just like it. Just like I can't mouse it. Let me do this. Like, I didn't put any lettering on there. It's just quote unquote me just chilling. Like, I kind of like that, especially in the red. Like, I'm probably going to order this exact shirt once the store is actually open. Like, I saw that and I went, you know what, I really like that. Oh yeah, and look, you can see on the regular shirts, it goes up to 5XL. So if you asked where the fat guy shirts are, they're every shirt. Every shirt. All right, let's make one of them for the tall. That would be here. Create product. Wish I was in a position to. Let's see, every once in a while I wake up grumpy, but most mornings I just kiss her on the cheek, go to work, and let her sleep in. Whew, wow, that just fucking made flashbacks. Fuck. Alright, let me add the colors before I forget. Because I do forget to add the colors a lot. Where is that one? Why is it here twice? Let's see, what's that look like? What's that look like? They look about the same. Did I just upload it twice? Oop, little centering line. Oh, that's pretty good quality there. Right about there. I'll show you what else is available too. We'll do this one, then I'll show you some other stuff. Just in case you see something, you go, that would be cool if you want it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Why not? Why not? Like, attack. Okay, alright, they're all called up. Okay, tall, sized. t-shirt. I think that's what I called it, just Scrufdog. Those are $22.99. Every shirt we wear are goofball shirts. Well, yeah, there's some goofy shirts out there. Let's edit that, make sure everything looks size or color. Yeah, we'll make that one red too. All right, cool. Oh, that's right, I got it. Can't just click it, you gotta drag it. Collections, tall size, add, shirt, save. Oh no, that's right. It's the at the mic shirt. That's right. At the mic. Yeah, update that. That's right. At the mic. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, all uppercase. Okay. Just trying to keep uniformity, you know. At the t-shirt, that, and save that. That's already in the collection. Yes, update the URL. Alright, so the other stuff you can make, like here, we'll just go through everything. If you see anything, say something. Create products. Oh, and you can sell digital products. I guess. Like, like PDF books, I guess pictures, I don't know, selfies, dick pics. You can sell stuff from your house, which I might do with a couple of things from the old shop that the new shop doesn't have. Especially these. Like, I'm going to keep the old shop so that it exists. Yeah, bottle opener. Love this little guy. I got another one. Yeah, where is the other one? I think I have another one somewhere, but no, I'm going to order more of those. Probably do some giveaways on that. All right. All products, including drinkware, which they don't list up here for some reason. It's not even under home and living. But anyway. So they have a million fucking different shirts. And I'll probably wait till the summer, or I'm sorry, wait till the, I guess, late summer, just as it's coming down, not quite into the fall, and then I'll see if there's any interest in long sleeve shirts. Oh, that's brutal. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go grab a beer. Let me do the beer thing. That would be a good idea. Let me go grab that because I am thirsty, and then I can actually get some water, and I can take the fucking eggs into the kitchen. All right, I'll be back. Give me about a minute. All right. Yeah, speaking of bottle openers. Yeah, I went to the liquor store. I told you, Christ, it's probably a month ago. maybe more, that I went there and they had a 5-pack. Like one of them was missing from a 6-pack of the green ones, like this, the green apple. Cheers, everybody, by the way. What's up, Brantley? So I go there yesterday, and the only hard apple cider they have is the 5-pack of green. And then they had 1 pack of rose apple, like this pink stuff. And I was like, I'm not getting a 6-pack of the rose. I don't know what it tastes like, and it doesn't sound very good. So I showed the guy, and he went in the back. That's all they had. They didn't have anything else. So he's like, do you want to try a rose one? I went, sure, okay. So now there's going to be a 5-pack of rose in there for the next 2 years. But yeah, I tried the pink stuff, and it just tastes like shitty champagne wine. Fucking, it's bad. I don't really, you like that, Frank? That does not work for me. A bit dry, yeah, I think that's why. I'm not into dry stuff like that. It was not very appetizing. I was like, I'm glad I got to figure that out with 1 bottle. So anyway, so here's all the stuff we have available to us now. Tons of shirts. That, I actually have a mouse pad somewhere. A bunch of hats, like that's the hat I like, the washed hat kind of thing, so I just have a bunch of those, and then I made a hunter's hat. I may try to design like a hunter's jacket kind of thing. It's seeing like see which ones I can do the print on. There's pants, but I don't see the point in selling pants. Unless I make myself some jammies, then maybe I'll put them up for sale as well. It's a bunch of different hoodies, but they literally only have 3 zipper hoodies. Is it this? No, I didn't go with this one. I went with the cheapest hoodies. They're still like really good hoodies. They're just not like fancy whatever fucking thing. So I just went with those. All right, there's something other than clothes. They have a lot of these vendors, and the designs are all the same ones from Printify as well. The brand, like the brand of that, and then the actual creators, they're like all the same. It's just a different company. Crop top. Yeah. And like maybe if I had more than like what 4 or 5 ladies watching, I might actually sell one of those. You know what I mean? I like the enamel cups, but I don't really sell coffee cups much. But I only have one now, and the cat design is getting redone. The entire line of cat stuff will be coming out as soon as I can finish it. I liked this shirt. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I can do something with that. That is awesome. I can do all kinds of stuff with that. The problem is, you're only allowed to do 1 up to 6-inch logo, like square, a 6-inch square, either in the center or on where a pocket would be. You can't do like full designs, and you can't do anything on the back. I was like, what the fuck? So no cool tie-dye shirts, because I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna have to charge a premium for tie-dye, then I want to have something on there besides just a fucking little dinky logo. So that's kind of a shame. I actually have that mouse. I have a design for that mouse pad. Leggings. Oh, and calendar. I will do a 2027 kitty calendar. You can't, like, obviously they're still in 2026, but as soon as it's available to be made, I am going to make a 2027 calendar for the kitties. If I'm not mentioned aprons, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like, I did originally have an apron on when I first opened the first merch shop. Yeah, I'm gonna make flip-flops too. So I don't know, maybe I'll, like Bama said apron, maybe I'll do another apron on the new site. Wow, she is totally not into it. And they got the fucking, the cool beanie with the pom-pom, but it's only made in Europe. I was like, oh, well, ain't nobody, like, we'll see. We'll see if that becomes available elsewhere. But there's, oh, I think I'm going to, this is the same exact coffee mug that I had at the old store. So I'll probably make one of those, one or two of those. Probably a Scrufdog one and then a cat one. Oh, fuck, I forgot that button's not working. Sorry. Hope the limiter's working. It doesn't really look like it. Okay. Sorry, I always go for the main mute button when I cough. They don't have any shot glasses available right now. So I did as much glass as I could for now. I'm just going to do red logo glass in there, and I moved the big Clive glass over. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do cats. Like, I'm not going to do any of the other logos in glass. I'm going to do that, and then cats. I might do the X-ray line in it. We'll see. Because actually, I have sold a few of the X-ray stuff, so I probably should bring the X-ray line over. But I'm also only limited to 50 items. So I got to, I currently have like 35. So once the cat stuff is done, I'll only have a few extra. If that. There's a shot glass by the mug. There's a pint glass. A shot glass by the mug. Did you mean that? That's a koozie, if that's what you meant. Like, that's for cans and bottles. I have a soft koozie I made. I think it's, what, $5? $5 or $6. There's another, that embrapron? I was about to say that embrapron. Wow, that embroidered apron. Like, maybe embroidered wouldn't be a bad thing to do, because then, you know, you figure you're cooking, there's oil, there's fucking soap, there's grease. So if it's printed on there, it's probably going to flake off, because it's not like anything I'm making is going to be embedded, you know, manufactured like that. So maybe if I do it, I'd have to see how much you can embroider, though. Yeah, that might be an option, because that'll be more durable. Is she playing volleyball? With her hoodie, oh, you can. More hats, shoes, like actual shoes, like sports jerseys. There's baby stuff, koozie, yeah, koozie. The thing you put your beer in to keep it cold. On the glass page, let me see. This is drinkware. Like, this is all they have. That's a rocks glass. That's a pint glass. That's a glass shaped like a can of Coke. I got one of those. And that is a stemless wine glass. That's a koozie. That's a soft koozie. That is a enamel or a stainless wine tumbler. No shot glass right now. Like, they're supposed to have them, so I don't know if they're sold out. They're in between suppliers, or they're so popular they may only be offering them to like super active stores. Like, I've heard that, you know, if supplies get low, they'll start to limit supplies towards the, you know, the smaller stores, which I get that. That's whatever. That's business. I mean, that may not be true also. That's just what I heard, which I'm fine with. That's a can. Cold beer stays cold in the can. Right. But when you can add a hard cover with a layer of insulation that also lives within the refrigerator, and you combine. We will combine to make one. Oh my god! Now it stays colder a lot longer. If you hold on to your beer long enough for it to get warm, you are a little bit that. Nah. You also got it. Well, I mean, you know it gets hot. Me, I'm not in the mood of down in the old stuff myself. All right, where were we? See, all products. That's right. I don't know where we were, but we were down here somewhere. Oh, we were on like page 6. If you hold on to your beer, oh yeah. What's up, Dark Lord? Good morning and happy Ukrainian Statehood Day, National Hot Dog Day, celebration of the Horse Day, National Gummy Worm Day, National Tapioca Pudding Day, Dr. Scruff. When you're not shopping for tumblers, oh no, we're making merch for my merch site. We're fighting some bumblers or mumblers. Have you enjoyed reading any of the world's greatest Beaglesaurus novels lately? Tapioca, is that the frog spawn one? What? No, I have not actually, because I have been going balls out making a new merch store. That should be done by, I'm hoping, Saturday stream, maybe not with all the cat stuff up. I gotta see how long it takes me to try to remember how I fucking did those designs. But no, I have not yet, but I actually have it written on the calendar, like literally written on the calendar in pen, because I'm going to do that Saturday night after everything is done, so I can actually chill, relax, and not feel fucking like pressured to like get to it, you know what I mean? Oh, Christmas ornaments. God, man, like, I'm thinking I might maybe do a special line of Christmas ornaments around the Christmas holidays. I don't know. Yoga mats. Poker playing cards. Like, I was thinking about that. Maybe something. They're not, well, they're kind of expensive for playing cards, though. Especially for a name brand that just says a generic. Oh, where's Lock? Oh, is Lock still here? What should I cook on the sidewalk next? Oh yeah, I forgot to show that video. Or no, you just sent it to me. I'll show that on Saturday. I'm not framed up for it right now. Lock, what's a good set of playing cards cost? like if you're going to go buy a set of cards, you know, standard deck of cards to do your magic show, like, what would that cost you? Because $13.69 starting cost seems a little expensive. Obviously, I mean, I know it's custom and it's 52 to 54. Oh, you can put like pictures on there. That's, what were you saying that word, Mike? Delta Mike there? About something being something? That's kind of that. Okay. Yeah, it does have jokers. All right, so at least 54 cards, probably 55 for the cover. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right. Is Locke still here? Who knows card stock? 305 GSM premium coated card stock. 305 GSM. Is it also a cell phone tower? Because that might be convenient. Scruff in provocative poses. Ugh, that could go wrong so fast. Actually, hold on. I'm guessing you can't do individual cards? No, okay. So, because that would be weird. Grams per square meter. Is that good? Because I'm just feeling like you can go to a dollar store and buy a pretty okay deck of cards. I don't know. Soft cover journal with inside prints. Oh yeah, the only pajama pants they have are women's pajama jammies. So hopefully they'll get some men's, and then when I need pajamas, I can just order them. And did I already do the patch? I know I was going to do a patch. Did I do the patch? I didn't. I didn't? Or did I forget to assign that? Let me see here. Did I make a patch? There it is. Where is that at? Is that in a collection? It should be in the little things collection. It is not. I'm going to add it. Oh, if I forgot. Save that. Change that. Let me make sure it's not in some other collection that it shouldn't be in. Collection. It's not glasses. No. To get left in wearables? No. Huh, I guess I just forgot to assign it to something. Okay. But yeah. No. Shit. There we go. I do have a patch. Now it should be... How are we doing on these? Okay, we're good with those. Oh no, wait a minute. That should have the new shirt, yeah. Okay, so we're done with the tall size shirt. So let me go to little... Oh yeah, there it is. So I did manage to find a patch. As far as I know, it is a sew on. Attachment options, iron on, sew on, or safety pin. I do believe duct tape is also an option. Alright. Thin canvas, like I guess you can make a portrait. No idea what to convert that to. Bicycle car, yeah, bicycle. That's right. That's who I was thinking of. Like, how much is a deck of bicycle cards? Alexa, how much is a standard deck of playing cards made by Bicycle?
Let me check that for you. A Bicycle standard deck of playing cards typically runs around $3 to $5. So you can get better deals with multi.
$3 to $5 a single pack. You can get a better deal with multi-pack. So there's no way I'm going to try and sell fucking a 15, you know, 13, 14, $15 deck of question mark cards. Oh, here we go. Hey, Alexa, how many grams per square meter is the card stock that Bicycle uses for its playing cards? That's a lot of words to put together.
Bicycle standard playing cards typically use card stock around 280 to 310 grams per square meter. That puts them in the standard range for quality playing cards.
280 to 310. That was 305. So maybe they are good, but I don't think they're $15 good. All right. They have some stickers. They have most of the jackets they have are just like windbreakers. They do have an all-over print t-shirt, which I might do something with. Depending on how many product slots I have. It's the glass I already have. You can see, I can actually, yeah, you think about that. That's funny. Yeah, I can do wrapping paper as well. Like, you guys can. Oh! Speaking of Christmas gifts and stuff, the other thing Fourthwall does on Twitch, once I link Twitch to Fourthwall, if I am live and you go to the store, get this, and this is all built in for fucking free. If I am live and you go to the store, there will be a button that says gift this to the channel kind of thing. You can buy it, pay for it, do your thing, and then a bot, the fucking fourth wall bot, will come into the channel, or Stream Elements maybe, like, depending on the integration, but either way, a chat bot will enter your channel and begin a contest that you just enter, and then it will randomly pick a winner for if you gift the channel something. Just another way to fucking do it. And apparently what it does is once you win, it will message you the gift code. You take the gift code to the site, put it in, and then you're good. A high-vis safety Scrufdog emblem. I have that, so far. I have that. Whoa. I even did his shades in orange, too. That's the, quote, hunter hat. You can only do printing on the front, and that's... You can do, like, a banner across it kind of thing, but I don't really have anything else to put in there. Unless I come up with something, I'm just going to do that, which, yeah, that's whatever. That's cool. I like it. You can get... The only camo hats they have are trucker's caps, or mesh caps. But yeah, I do have that. That emblem is in the library. You can request to get custom keyboard caps. Like, that might be, like, I don't know, maybe in the future sometime if I feel like doing a contest, a kind of thing like that. Oh, and this is something I will look into at some point. Once everything is settled in, I am going to see if I can get a round pillow made with one logo on one side and one logo on the other. Like a plushie pillow, I guess, because you can request custom plushies and they will work with you to help design them. So I may, at some point, have an actual Scrufdog little plushie pillow thing of just the logos, because I'm not going to try and flesh out a 3D version of my doggy there. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's cool. Like, that's something that fucking Printify ain't got. Their backpacks are pretty basic. You can, like, print books. You can have, like, that or, like, an actual hardback book printed. Bot will enter your... Yeah, well, sometimes you got to get personal like that. Point carts aren't that high, and they are standard decks, aren't they? I guess. I don't know. I'm going to have a drink, though. Think about it. So yeah, if I want to do, like, bikinis and underoos and shit, I can always do that. Flag seems a little expensive, but I don't think I'm going to have enough extra inventory slots for something that, quote, frivolous. Well, I mean, there's a decent selection of stuff. Let's see here. Products. We got all the tall shirts done. Yeah. Oh, where's my list? I actually have a list of stuff I need to work on. It's pretty much getting down to... Oh, hoodies, that's right. Yeah, everything, I got a couple, like I gotta see a couple hoodies to make, and, then it's just the cats line. So let's, what hoodies do I have? Oh, just the X-ray. Okay, I don't think there is a little logo on the front, yeah. I can't see the point of having a fucking hoodie without something on the front, but they give you, like, that square on the front, but since it's a zipper, they only actually give you this little strip here and this strip here, so I just went with that on the back. Made sure it was down low enough so that hopefully the hood won't cover it up too much. And that one I went with the black center. Actually, I did go with the black center on that one. Why did I do that? Because that prints, that makes it more likely to fuck up because it's just so much ink. Let me fix that. design. Because I need the fully transparent emblem, which that is not. What size is that? 7 by 9 point. Okay. I need, ooh, okay, yeah, that'll, low quality, really. Oh, there we go. Oop. Okay. Of course, now I can't reach the other one. Let's do that. Click that. That over there. Delete that. And I just deleted the one I wanted. Back. Delete that one. Move this over here. And yeah, undo works. That's always a nice touch. Always offset that by just a fucking couple pixels. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No light colored stuff on the X-ray. I used to buy used casino decks for $3 a deck, says Frank. Yeah, I was just reading something about that not too long ago, about like casinos, like you can get very cheap dice, sometimes free. Like if you win pretty well, like a lot of times, like if you get a big win, something like on the dice, sometimes they'll give you the dice or different old stuff. I always thought that was pretty cool. All right. Create hoodies. Like, do you want a crop top, Jack Attack? Like, do we gotta get you? Is this what you want to rock? You need that fleece crop top. Oh, there you go. That's totally. I can see Jack Attack rocking that all day long. All day. I should send you one. You can model it for me. We'll call it the Jack Attack Special. No panties with a hole? No, not at the moment. Not that I've seen for sale yet. Where's the zipper one? That's the mid-grade. That's the high-end. The angry-looking guy is the high-end one. I think this is, there it is. That's my Asian buddy again. That's right. Okay, yeah, that's the one that's got a few different colors. These, I think, I think the zipped ones may only ship from the U.S. Let me see. Yeah, the zippered ones only ship from the U.S. That kind of sucks. Like, see that? How it's got that red thing because of the zipper? Let's see. So the front gets that big ass. I usually make it like, what, 2.5 inches? Ish. A little off of the zipper a little bit. Just off center. It usually works pretty good. And the back, what do we have right now? We've got full size. We have the corrected full size hoodie. Let me reload that. It hasn't updated yet. Okay. So we need you know what? I think for the hoodies, I'm just going to do full size stuff. Whoa, not that goddamn big. Jesus. Scrufdog! Down the middle. Move it down a little bit. There. Yeah, it's a pretty good size. Alright. Nothing on the sleeves, because every time you print something, it's just more money. You have to get a boob job, Jack, so that you can fill it out. Quarter zip hoodies let you do a full front. I don't know. I don't know if they have. Well, I guess they have some quarter zips. We'll take a look. I can, since I'm doing I'm not as many hoodies. I can always try a quarter zip. Oh, what is this? Live hoodie. What are these? $41.99. Where's the other color? Oh, I forgot. Did I forget? I forgot to select other colors. Told you I forget to do that. That's why every time I have a black shirt on the store, I go look to make sure I actually had it set for black and that I didn't just forget. Heather gray. Yeah, I guess that'd be all right. Yeah, it just kind of, you lose that though. Yeah, it's too light. All right. Yeah, we'll check quarter zip hoodie after this one. I'll move that over there. Save that. Collections, hoodies, add that. Alright, products. Oh, not mine. Create, design, hoodies, quarter zip hoodies. See, like there's even the mid grades start at $35 for one side, which means they'd be close to $50, and that's like, nah. Like I don't like the hoodies are, as far as I'm concerned, are kind of expensive, but that's what I have for options. At least for zippered ones. The non-zip one, I'll probably be able to find a decent priced one. Quarter zip. I don't think they have any quarters. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there. Oh, that's, yeah, there's the super. The recycled one is $50 to start. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. I mean, it's cool that it's an all-over print. You can print anywhere on it. That's why it's $50. But yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, I don't really see any quarter zip hoodies there, boss. Oh yeah, good timing. Cheers, everybody. 20 after the hour. Grab a shot, grab a puff, grab a whatever, grab a lighter, pinch your nipple, pet your cat, scratch your dog. But either way, cheers. Appreciate you hanging out. I guess I should do a gaggle hoodie. Well, where's the... There he is. And you can do embroidered, but I think it's much smaller patterns, but I don't see the need for an embroidered hoodie. I remembered that time. You're... Right there. A little bit. Yeah, work. Yeah, this is a gaggle. Ding. Ding. Ooh, that's all big. Lower. See, like I was saying earlier, it's once you get your stuff in order, it's not that bad to do. It's just all this took months for me to do because I did it all by hand. Because I'm not good at Photoshop, so I probably could have got it done in weeks, but it took me months. But that's just how that goes sometimes. Official Gaggles of Goofball. Hoodie. At least that one's not more expensive than the rest of them. Bonus Kitte treats. Oh, okay. What was the name of the company? Fourthwall. The old shop is Printify. This one's Fourthwall. Printify has more stuff. It's just their storefront is very basic. Both of them work the same. They're both free. You can make stuff, have samples sent to you, or sell them kind of thing. Whatever. I forgot to select colors again. Like whatever you want to do. But yeah, this is Fourthwall. The old store is Printify. what would that look like? Yeah, why not? That's not going to be the main picture, but... Alright, give me a sec there, Frank. I guess I need to fire up the camera. Do-do-do. Yeah, we'll go black. That and that. Okay, save that. Collections, hoodies. Gotta go goofballs. Save that. Move it down there. Save that. Change that. Go back. Goofball collection. Have that. Save that. Manual. Put that at the bottom. Put that second. Save that. Save that. Okay. Oh, let's get the camera working. Oh my god, it did it on the first try. Maybe that's what I need to do. Open OBS, spot center, and just let it sit for a little while. Let's do it like that. Let's do that. That'll work out a little better. I think. For shaky treats. All right. We want shaky treats. All good. Glad you added some new bit features to... Yeah, I don't know if I figured it out or they finally added it but yeah, I finally got that sorted out. The next step is to try and figure out how to, do something where like shit pops up, like, ooh, jump scare shit or whatever. Maybe get to that. We'll see. All right, cats. And I'll turn the light on when I get out there. Oh. There we go. All right, hold on. Frank would like some bonus cat treats. All right. Oh, where Ronnie is? He must be upstairs asleep. Beefcake, he's gasping. Give me just one. Thank you for that, Frank. And the cats, of course, appreciate it. I'll wake up Ronnie later and take him up some treats. Okay, let's see. Refresh the hoodie page. That's pretty much it for hoodies until I get the cats, because I'll do a cat hoodie. Why does that look different? I'm gonna have to fix these. I don't think I did the thing right. The front emblem the right size. Fidel, hoodie. X-ray. What size is your front? Thought it was 2.5. Maybe I did. Oh no, I did. I did that bigger. Oh no, that's a 3-inch logo on the front. Ah. 3 inches on the front. All right. Well, in that case, let me go back to these. I'll see if I can flip back and forth between pages and get them lined up too. That works there. Man, they vacuum them up quick. Gonna have some spray foam work on my place happening soon and need to vacate my apartment for 24 hours, including pets. And my landlords are decent enough to put my cats up at a boarding facility while they are spray foaming the basement. That's cool. As long as it's like, you know, a good place. Not just the cheapest guy in town, you know what I'm saying? No, I did the gaggle. God, I forgot to fuck that hoodie up too. Alright, well that one's fixed. Let me fix the gaggle hoodie. Alright there, mama pants. That's all gone. I'm redesigning my Nixie clocks housing, says Chris. That's cool. What are you thinking? What you thinking? Oop, no. Right there. How close is that to the original? That is like just a couple pixels off. Yeah, I'll call that good. Okay, let's save that. Is that just some insulation thing, Frank? Not a pest thing? Most likely, yeah. Unless they're using that, like, rodent spray. Well, actually, a lot of places, they'll use that rodent foam stuff just to make sure, you know what I mean? Well, we get a good place. Just trying to keep the heating costs lower in the winter since I live right next to a lake. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, let's see. See, the back logos are lined up, sized up pretty good, and now they're all the same on the front. Alright, good. Consistency. Just because it's easy doesn't mean I gotta be lazy with it. Those are all good. That's all. Just nothing on the back. Okay. Okay. Tall size, they're all good. As far as alignment, hat, well, I mean, hats, you don't have much of a choice. These new hats. The new slide-ons. It's the exact same ones I have, but I just haven't redone the kitty one yet. Let's got that. We got the glasses here. All I have around is the blanket for now, the old design blanket with the kitty cats. How much is the biggest ones? It's weird. When you set the price, you set it for the cheapest one, and then it like auto scales it however it does. But I have one of these blankets. That's the one Poofer sleeps on almost every night. She fucking loves that blanket. Alright, what do we got left here? We have more hoodies, don't we? I do believe we do. Let's see. What do I have? 4 hoodies, and what do I have on the list? I got those 2. Oh, I got to do the no zip versions. That's right. And I did the gaggle zipper. Oh, yeah, I should probably specify that which ones are zipper or not. I only did that on one. All right, let's go back here. Scrufdog Live zipper hoodie. Save that. Update that. Back. Zipper hoodie, you gotta put a hippity hoppity zippity zoppity. I'll place order. Hey, Snaky. Alright. Two hoodies. Zipper hoodie, zipper hoodie, zipper hoodie. Alright. Now we need to close that. That doesn't need to be open. Create another zipper. They have enamel pins. Here, what? Chris, I thought it looked too square, so I'm rounding the top out a bit more. That works. Frank Nettabetty, last night the sky turned green and we had a huge thunderstorm roll through. During the day, the sun was like orange all day due to the wildfires in Canada. Delta Mike didn't know Canada was on fire. Many deaths in the south of Spain. Almeria? Yeah, it seems like there's fucking like half the planet is on fucking fire right now. Like, holy shit. Okay, hoodies. Ships from US and EU minimum. Australia? What? Yeah, we're not going to limit ourselves. Well, how much is it? Actually, that's not a bad price. And it's a Gildan? Well, fuck, we may be using that one. Does that also ship from Canada? That ships from everywhere. It's a bestseller. 57. All right. Like, you know what? Like, I was just fucking goofing, but we may be using that. But let's see. Oh, now it's got to refresh. Shit. No. Oh, no, it's because I checked the wrong thing. Yeah. EU, US. See, that one's 22 that ships from fucking everywhere, and it's a guild. Like, that's the hoodie. That's the hoodie I wear for work is Gildan, and I beat the ever living shit out of those things. That's actually the cheapest one, and it's a good one. It's not the cheapest of all of them, I don't think. Let me see. It might be the cheapest of all of them. There she is. Yeah, there's a cheaper one. And that's Bella Canvas, and they're fucking good. That's a thin hoodie. You can see that. That's going to be so much cheaper than a zipper hoodie. God damn, I hope they get something sorted out, man. Like, I don't see why adding a zipper has to almost double the fucking price. No, that's not the cheapest, but it is one of the best sellers. Highly ranked. Like, I don't see a problem with using them. Anybody else got a problem? Oh, dude, they got a shitload of colors. Ships from the UK and Japan as well. And BR, is that Brazil? Is that Brazil? Is that like... That's a lot of continents covered. Zipper is around $10. Yeah, that sucks though. All right, well, you know, we'll go with this one. Like, I know this is a good fucking hoodie. This, like I said, this is the exact ones we get for work. And not because they're cheap, because they're fucking durable. All right, I mean, fuck, I can't argue with that. It ships from the planet. I'll keep looking around on the zippered ones if I can find some affordable way to get it to be shipped from outside of the U.S. as well. Well, you can even print on the wrists on these. I mean, granted, that's going to cost, but I don't know. Let's see. See on the front, like, I don't know. Like, I'm really on the front, I'm kind of feeling like just the little emblem. And then putting the actual thing on the back. That one is uniform, and two, I just kind of like that design. Right about once the oh, actually, you know what I can do? Let's see. Oh, it didn't work. Open the editor for this one, and I can match. How close can I get the match? I can get pretty close. Okay, the hoodies are lined up. Let's get the logo pretty close. Interesting, it shows this being a slightly different size than that. But they're both 3-inch and the hoodies are... Alright, we'll just go with that. That should be fine. Back. Almeria, 13 dead, 7 Brits, including a guy who got in his car and saw his wife burn outside. Jesus fuck, dude. Massive wildfires in Canada right now, creating their own weather patterns, says Frank. Yesterday was supposed to be a heat dome with temperatures close to 38, yet it never got over 32 due to the particles in the atmosphere, you know, blocking the heat, basically. Christ. Brazil, that is Brazil. So does that mean I gotta make a soccer fucking hoodie? What do we got here? We need a Scrufdog Live hoodie. Wow. As I usually do, like about 9. Usually, yeah, 7 by 9. Okay, a little lower than center. So that's the front, that's the back, and that's that. Colors. How many colors can I have? Let's see, let's do all the dark colors first. Go a couple pinks. Let's get an R. Okay, so let's drop that one. Put an orange one in there. Let's drop. We'll keep the navy. Keep the dark green. Charcoal. Let's use the charcoal. Let's give it a that there. That's all I can have. Okay. 8 sizes. You can have up to 12. 100 variants max. Okay. Frank, right now it's 25 and didn't get much higher than 27 during the day. A great breeze all day long. It's let's see. Those will be what, 30? Yeah. Live hoodie. No zip. Okay. Up there trying to make a mini Ice Age. Yeah, well, I don't know what it seems like. Edit product. Color we want to use here. How's that navy looking? That's very red. So yeah, I'm gonna take that red out. That's a little too red for that logo. Take the red out. Take the red out. I don't see it working with green. That kind of green. Oh, gold. Yeah. Okay. I have two high vis options. Hello. Oh, there we go. I was like, did it explode? Because this does all the rendering on your computer. Like my fucking PC, every time I hit that button, it's like with the fans. Josh, smoke is so bad here, I cannot go outdoors. Already going nuts. Yeah, I can see that. Wow, that is fucking high vis as fuck. That's not quite high vis, but that would pass. That don't look bad. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, no shit. Not there. Not there. Not there. Save. That's saved. Collections. Hoodies. Head product. Burp. And that can go first. Save that. Always change it. Anytime you wouldn't change it is if you had a link to a specific product, like a direct link to it, and for some reason you had to change the title, you would tell it, do not update the URL, otherwise you would have to go update your link. Like, that's basically just for hard links, but I don't have hard links like that. Everything is just to the store. Yeah, I got to play with a bunch of DNS shit yesterday because I couldn't remember how I set up all my fucking subdomain redirects fucking 25, 30 years ago, I guess. God damn, I've owned Scrufdog.com, what, since 2000, 2001, maybe before that? But yeah, so, new merch site, new merch address, and it's, like, when you come here, it doesn't say a fourth wall, blah, blah, blah. It will just say my website address on it, which is nice. All right, so we got the hoodies in. Let's see. Let's refresh this. Bing. That's not a bad color. I like it. Wouldn't mind it being a little more olive, but that's all right. I didn't see any olive green in there, but I'll look again when we go back. If it is, and then I'll change that. Oh, that's that one. Let me back out of this. Leave. Let me open the pattern. Let me open this one. Open the editor back up so that I can align the emblem right there. Okay. Create new. I wonder if it will throw off photo period. The plant's thinking it's fall already. If it lasts long enough, yeah, it could. Apparel. Hoodies. Okay. It's the one that ships to, the only one that ships to from Australia. Well, and everywhere else. Yeah. Design. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be somewhere over there. That'll work. Alright, back. Full size. X-ray. How big did I make this one? Yeah, my usual. Okay. Yeah, right about there. Move that. That's a little big, actually. Actually, that should be fine. A little below center. That'll work. Pinch down. There we go. All right. Oh, colors. Colors. That. What did I have? That. One for the ladies. I think I had two for the ladies. That it? No, there was one more. What was the one more? Dark Navy Royal. Oh, there's Royal. There's Dark Navy. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Shop. I don't smell the smoke. Oh, that's good. New parents will love the color. X-ray. Full. Oops. X-ray. Full logo. Hoodie. No zip. The air here seems to be nothing but smoke right now, says Josh. All right, is it getting into your house? Like, is your house, quote, filtering it out? Or are you, like, having to breathe that shit inside? That. Elections. Hoodies. Add. That. Save. I screwed that up. Well, let's save that. Yes. Yes. I actually need to drag that. There we go. There's a no zip gaggle. Okay. Create new. That's good indoors, but the air outside is unbreathable. That's fucking terrible. Oh, can't you favorite stuff? Yeah. Then I can go browse the favorites. Alright, where's that? So I got that dude, and where's the lady? There she is. Favorite that as well. Okay. Design. Do. Red thing. 3 inches. Oh, give me a pixel. Work. Like that. Let's see. Oops. Front. That'll work. So we can close that one. Yes. Here. Flip to the back. Hit it from said back. That's there, a little below center. On center. That's another thing. And I'll mention again Saturday. If you want to order something, if you don't mind paying like the little extra it costs to make it, like I can like put your name on it or somebody's name on it or something like that. Like I don't mind doing that. It's not like I'm getting a flood of orders and would get backlogged. That wouldn't take that long. what happened there? Hoodie, no zip. But there is an indie game of this, Merch Simulator. There probably is. And you could just, I forgot to add the colors. And you could just literally do it yourself. Like, for realsies. What was that? Celebrating 32 months of the gaggle of goofballs. Appreciate the support there, buddy. I'm out of beer, but I can grab this. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Can you turn on automatic captioning? Maybe someone might be helped. Eh? What was that? There's Chris with 30 months. Well, let me pick up this one. A cheers to you. Thank you as well. Thanks, everybody. I thought, I did save it. I just didn't pick all the shirts again. That's right. Is that all of them? No. There it is. Oh, no, I did have military green in there. Oh, no, that's right. That one wasn't it. Yeah, there's no olive green. Most of the shirts have, well, the regular shirts have olive green available. You get some actual water. Alright, save that. Collections, hoodies, and goofball save. Goofball stuff. Let's put those next to each other so there's a little obvious. Zipper, no zip, zipper, no zip. Or no zip, zipper, no zip, zipper, no zip, zipper. Yeah. That is saved. So that leaves, I think that's it, except for cat stuff. Let's see, let me go through my products here. Where are we at? I can do 10 more. Well, I'm saying 10 more, but I think it thinks I have 2 extras. So there's something in here, like it might be the, oh, you know what it is? I know why there's extras. Because of the leash. The leash is a set. So that counts double. That's why there are extra. But I should have just enough to get the cat stuff in. Because you figure with cats, I'm going to do 1 shirt, 1 tall shirt, 2 hoodies, shirt, hoodie, 1 hat for sure, and then glasses. Yeah, that's gonna, yeah, once I get the cat stuff up, that'll be all 50 I can have without having like a premium account, which, you know, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not zinging merch off the shelf, so I don't need that, but yeah, at this point, that'll be just enough. What? Frank, yeah, I don't think that worked, Frank. I didn't see it pop up anywhere. Oh, there it is. Well, cheers to you. Thank you for that, buddy. Much appreciated. So yeah, the cat stuff is going to fill me up. That's good. That'll keep me from making goofy stuff. And I'll probably move the blanket over to the little things, because I'll update the blanket. But yeah, that's going to keep me limited. Then I'll just go through and make sure everything I have up, I want up. I mean, that's all the variations of the logo, including the gag on my Angry Nerd shirt. No Angry Nerd on this one. Like if I ever sell one, maybe I'll consider it. See how the price is. Okay, that one's up a little bit because of that. Because of the two-sided. Hoodies, I need two cat hoodies, zip and no zip. Hats, I'll do one of the distressed hats, or well, washed, whatever, hats. I mean, if I gotta start dropping stuff, wow, yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna have room for cat shoes too? I should. I'll make room if I have to. Like, if I gotta drop something, the first thing I'm dropping is the leash set. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. So there's all of that. No, what? Did I make a... Oh, okay. I don't have a goofball's hat. Sorry. I don't know that I'll have room for a goofball's hat once the cat stuff's up, but we'll see. Like I said, I have a limit to 50. I'll just do the 50 that I think is good, because I think with all the lines of everything, it would end up being like 54 items. And I'm still waiting for shot glasses, which would probably end up doing like one shot glass. So I may not even be able to do a second line of glassware. No, I won't. I'll keep that one up. If I gotta pick one logo, then I'll pick the main logo over the X-ray one. And yeah, there's the koozie is two-sided. And it's got they got the tall ones too, if you're like for energy drinks and stuff. Little skinny ones. $6.49. Okay, I'm not sure how much I had for that. Check this over here. Oh, top of the hour too. Cheers, everybody. Top of the hour. Appreciate you hanging through. I guess we'll start winding it down here in a few. And actually, I think on Twitch, if you want to hang out for a couple minutes on Twitch afterwards, I'll try to see if I can raid Parts People. That's the dude that fixes Dell and Alienware laptops. Fixes as in anything from replacing a transistor to reballing a core. I'll go ahead and we'll see if we can Twitch raid him. I goof off on his channel all the time. Alright. Well, I guess, oh, so this is what I'm going to do with the cat design. Everybody likes the cat design, right? I assume that is still the truth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of the dude and try to fucking remember how I did this to the pictures. Like, obviously I know how to get the heads out. I can just use magic select or whatever for that to get to his head and not, get the background out of it. But I got to remember how I changed the colors like that. But the plan is, since Spaz is in Spazzyland, what I'm going to do is put the dude here and shrink these a little bit, make all them a little smaller and, tucked into the corner. And then in the middle of it, I'm going to put Spaz in a heart-shaped little thing. Because that way it doesn't, you know, it doesn't say like, you know, rest in peace or RIP. But when you see something like that and you see another one in a little heart like that, you know what's up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move her into a heart in the middle and then put the dude up here. And then, you know, do the line of merch. First you eat that little piece of paper. Well, don't eat paper. I think the picture I'm going to use for the dude is the one I used for that one, yeah, let me find it real quick. Button. There we go. Just because every time I see this in my, like if I'm flipping through my phone or getting ready to pull up a thumbnail or whatever, every time I see this picture, I just chuckle. It's just something in his eyes and just how he's sitting. He just looks like, I can tell he is happy, excited, glad to be there. Feeling pretty good. So I want to use that picture of him. I'll have to probably trim around there just to get his head. But yeah, that's the idea. Holy shit. Whoa. What the fuck is going on? There's just noise everywhere. Frank fucking gifted. Gee, what it, huh? Hold on. Now I'm confused. Frank gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifts. Why is this fighting me? On Twitch. Tier 1s to, let's see, G David, Dave Vab, Endowez, I Am Clue, and Kebab Face. Well, thank you, buddy, man. Cheers, man. Enjoy commercial free for 1 month. If you're not already commercial free through whatever means. But yeah, that'll be his, I don't know, I just really like that picture. To me, that's a really good picture of him. But yeah, that's the one I'm going to use for the updated kitty. Get a bigger bottom. Oh no. Oh no, I'm on the right page. Oh, okay. So yeah, that, I gotta remember how I did the color thing though in Photoshop. I figure worst comes to worst, so I can't figure it out. I'll just start live streaming with a thing that says need help in Photoshop, and like we'll see who joins. And because I know some of y'all know a lot more about Photoshop than I do, and I think I still have the projects for these saved in Adobe, and I don't know if I just open a project and like toss a picture in there if it'll sort it out for me, or if I'll be able to figure out what I did in there. Hype train. Oh, here's a hype. That was the double bing bongy thing. Yeah. Ah, level 2 hype train. Nice, buddy. No, it's telling me. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. So yeah, that'll be kind of neat. And it'll also be an easy way for me to do giveaways because I can just go, well, let me go to the store. Let me buy this. Okay, giveaways getting ready to start. So that'll be an awesome little integration for doing giveaways. It'll make it so much fucking easier. Because then I don't have to do the comments thing. I don't have to worry about like comment snipers that just want free shit. And it'll be, I mean, I hate to put it this way, but I mean, at this point I am mostly a live channel. So it's cool when you're commenting on my videos, but if you're not in chat or present during the live streams, then obviously you're still supporting the channel. But this method also makes sure that the chatters, the people that are actively watching the stream, the people that are active in channel, you know, get a little more rewards just because you're a little more active. No offense to anybody watching this on the replay, absolutely not, but you know what I mean. And that doesn't mean I won't also do other giveaways. That doesn't mean I'm locking everybody out. But for spur of the moment giveaways, beautiful, like fucking on the spot. And it works. It's neat. It's neat how the whole thing's set up. Like there's a, like if you actually make money, there's, you know, you specify what account to put the money in. And if I do a giveaway, you know, and I cover everything, then it has another account that it takes that out of so that you can like manage the shit and all that. A Roar Hall repeat. Yes. It'll be just like that. I just got to remember how to do that. I'm pretty sure I converted them to black and white. Like a hard black and white, and then I did some kind of a color change thing. I think. Because I know I didn't go through and hand touch all that. I know some of it I had to touch up, like the eyes and everything, by hand, and some a little bit of the edge work. Yeah, because, you know, the auto select's a little rough sometimes, but yeah, I'll have to remember. Have you gave Adobe its tribute? I mean, I thank it every time I start it. We short bus special. A short bus special. I got a, what was that, a gold hype train one? It was, why was it gold? There was a gold one that only lasts, no, it wasn't a hype train. It was, it was this weird train. There's another train on Twitch that's not the hype train. It's some other train that came on the Parts People's thing, and it gave away a gold emoji that you could only use for 24 hours. Let's see, what's the rare hype train on Twitch? Oh, a mythic train. Mythic train is an ultra rare specialty hype train. It was a mythic train. I guess it's like so much shit hits at once that it goes from different people that it goes fucking hyper. Frank with another, what do we got here? Another cheers for 30? Oh, I appreciate that, buddy. Cheers to you. Yeah, mythic train. That was an interesting one. All right. Well, I'm going to go relax a little bit because I got to get up early and go troubleshoot that air conditioning because it's going to be hotter tomorrow. Woo. I'm going to mess with Photoshop since I got all the merch done. Thank you for tolerating that. I guess enjoying watching, I assume. But now that I got that done, all I got to do is the cat stuff. That's tomorrow. I'll start working on trying to remember how the fuck I did that. Worst comes to worst, if I can't get it exactly how it was, then I'll just change all of them to whatever the current style is. I'm pretty sure still. Oh, let me dive into my little folder here. Finals, polished, t-shirt. So many different levels that mean nothing at this point. Cat heads. Yeah, they all have. See, they all have black. That's interesting. They all have black and white projects, but there's no black and white pictures. Huh. Oh, I'll have to figure it out. That was a little while ago. Okay. So I guess we'll call that for the night. If you want to hang out for a couple minutes, that'd be cool on Twitch. We'll see if Parts People has raids going. I think he does. I don't know. But that'd be cool if you want to come out, because that's where I'm going to hang out for a little while. Goof off with him for a bit. See if his I'm always reminding him to fix his fucking camera. And occasionally I remind him that it's No Pants Wednesday. So if you, like I said, if you want to hang out for a couple more minutes over there, I'm going to be chatting it up a little bit for a while. So, that being said, for YouTube, actually, hold on. I can find out right now, can't I? Read channel. I can get it warming up. following. Saving a vintage 2007 XPS gaming laptop that won't power on. All right. We'll get that raid warming up. Yeah. Okay, so YouTube, thank you for hanging out. We'll see everybody on Saturday, and be groovy to each other. And YouTube is out of here in 5, 4, 3,